Breaking news, personal news. Somebody on the show has a big news announcement, and that person is not me or Amy. It is Eddie.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
This is big. You said it was life-changing. It is because, gosh, almost 3 years ago, my wife and I opened our house to become a foster home, and we got 2 boys. Gosh, and I never, ever thought that we would get to this point.
Well, I remember, too, you didn't take them both in as foster kids at the same time. You didn't even want to be a foster parent at first.
That's correct.
And then you call one night and you're like, hey, we're going to go pick up a baby. Mm-hmm. We're going to keep it for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife she's been wanting to do this for as long as I can remember, but I've been the roadblock. I was the roadblock of just like, nah, we're fine. Like, we have our own kids. Our life's good. We're okay. We're finally in a good place where we can really just be ourselves and just us 4. And then this happened.
And so then they call you. How long after the baby?
They call us. We got the baby for about 3 or 4 days, and then they called us again and said, hey, they have this baby has another brother, a sibling, that needs a home quick. And so they said it might not be forever. It just may be for a couple days if you can take in his sibling. So we said, okay, we can take him in for a few days. We'll see where that goes.
And now it's been 3 years.
It's yeah. I mean, we're pretty shy, just a few months shy of 3 years, and I remember, I would say about a year ago, Bones, or about a year and a half ago is when I kind of just decided, like, there's no way I can picture my life without these 2 boys. You know, it went from like, we're just going to be a foster home, we'll obey God, and we'll just see where that takes us, and we'll go from there, right? But I'd say about a year and a half ago, I said I cannot see our family without these 2 boys being a part of our family. And I'm just proud to announce, Bones, that a judge has approved our adoption, and they're ours forever. They're ours forever, man. Like, these 2 boys are a part of our family now, and we are a family of 6 just like that.
And so they are now your kids.
Yes, they are our boys.
We went to I guess it's not a swearing in. What is that? What was that? What did I go to? A hearing?
I mean, it was our adoption hearing.
Where you go in and, we all took a picture.
Yeah.
And, it was a whole thing. It was pretty awesome.
I had my boys dressed in Cowboys gear.
Oh, yeah. We get to the courthouse, and it's Eddie and his wife, and Lunchbox was there, and I was there, and then all the kids were there, and they're all wearing Dallas Cowboy jerseys. And I was like, you guys heading to a game after this?
No. So what our idea was to have Dallas Cowboys jersey for all 4 of them, and they were labeled 1 for my oldest, 2 for the next, 3 for the next, and 4 for the baby.
Got it.
In that order.
Your wife said you guys had ordered some prior to getting those, but you ordered them from China.
Yes.
And they said Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah. Those eventually came in, and were actually pretty cool. But yeah, we were worried that we were going to say Dallas Cowboy.
And so now what changes?
So now, I mean, I'm telling you, we're so relieved because when you're a foster home, you have a lot of people coming into your house. You have caseworkers coming in, sometimes weekly, sometimes, twice a month, 3 times a month or whatever. And they're just kind of checking to see if your house is okay for them. And now that's done. Like, we're just going to live a normal life with these 2 boys, a part of our family. They are my sons. They are my son's brothers. Like, that's just what it is now. We're just a family of 6, and we can move on with our lives. And I'm just so excited.
The oldest.
Yes.
Because the baby only knows you guys.
We picked him up at the hospital,
Yeah.
so he knows no one else.
The oldest, what is his take on it?
I want to say that he doesn't open up very much. I think he goes to therapy, but he doesn't really open up to them, really. I think eventually at some point in his life he will, but I can see changes, as just the days go by. I know that during the court date, the day that we adopted them, there was a little bit of fear when we got to the courthouse. I can see fear in his eyes, like, oh, great. Like, this reminds me of the last time I was in court, which was the reason I'm here. Like the last time I saw my mom. That's I could just see that in his eyes. But when the adoption was finalized and we told him that you are a Garcia, like, you are part of our family, it was just relief. Huge relief. And the rest of the day was very exciting. He said he wanted to start learning Spanish. He wanted to have tacos for dinner because he's a Garcia now.
Wow. Now he's fully embraced the culture.
He was all in.
Like that.
Just like that. He was all in. And I don't know if he truly grasped the idea of what was happening with the judge in the courtroom and all that. But we made him understand completely that there's no going back now. You're part of us. We're his family.
Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
It's amazing.
Thank you
we've had
so
many
much.
private conversations about it, but the fact that, publicly you can say it. And
Yes.
We've been through the whole process on the air over the last 3 years. You can have 2 extra kids. 2 kids. What do you call them now? Just your sons?
They're our boys.
Just your.
Those are my boys. Yes.
So now you have
I have 4 boys.
I mean, your wife.
4 boys. Yeah, she is outnumbered for sure.
Holy moly,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Last night somebody farted and she's like, "Well, this is just a part of my life."
There's 4
and
farts.
and we all laughed, me included.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
After the hearing, was talking to the judge, and I'm asking questions like, "So you never put anybody in the big house?" Because the judge was just available, hanging out.
Dude, he let us have the courtroom for like 30 minutes. He said, "This is all yours. Do whatever you want here."
So it was crazy because once all the kids left, we all got naked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's wild.
Interesting.
We did a play and everything.
All seriousness, congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
Yes,
Thank you
Eddie.
so much.
So happy for your kids.